Guided Meditations for Anxiety, Self-Healing, and Sleep. 3 books in one. Beginner's Mindfulness Meditation Techniques to Reduce Stress, Defeat Panic Attacks, and Quiet the Mind in Difficult Times. Written by Betty Cortes. Copyright 2020. Narrated by Aliz Smith. Mindfulness Meditation for Beginners. Guided meditations for everyday life and mind fitness. Discover the best practices and techniques for pain relief, deep sleep, and anxiety. Written by Betty Cortes. Narrated by Aliz Smith. About Betty Cortes. Hello, my name is Betty, and I am the founder of the Mindfulness Meditation Institute. We are an American organization that offers in-person and online courses about every aspect of meditation. Our goal is to provide our students with the best and highest quality content to take their life to a happier and more self-aware place. I started meditating when I was 22 years old, and it is safe to say that this simple daily practice changed my life for the better. When I was young, I had the amazing opportunity to explore the world, and I was fascinated by the calmness and Zen attitude of the Eastern countries. Feeling a connection with their way of living, I promised myself that I would have done everything I could to promote it back home as well. That is why I started teaching yoga and meditation in small, private groups once I finally settled down after a few years of exploring the world. As time went by, the demand was increasing, and I had to decide between my nursing job and following this big call to adventure that was being presented on my way. I did not take the decision lightly, and it took me another full year to finally make the jump. Now I can safely say that founding the Mindfulness Meditation Institute was the best choice I have ever made. It really fulfills my heart to get home after a long day of work, knowing that I have helped thousands of people getting a clear and stress-free life. This is my mission, and it is a pleasure to honor it every single day. I want to personally thank you for purchasing this book. I hope you find what you're looking for. Betty, founder of Mindfulness Meditation Institute. Introduction. Mindfulness means the achievement of self-awareness in the present moment and in a non-judgmental way. This awareness can be achieved by putting into practice particular meditation techniques, most of which come from Buddhism and the Eastern culture. In other words, the practice of mindfulness sees as its main objective the achievement of a degree of maximum awareness through which the individual is able to reach a state of psychological and physical well-being. In fact, by becoming aware and not critical of themselves and reality, people can control and manage emotions, feelings, and negative thoughts that can lead to suffering if they are not addressed correctly. The growing interest in mindfulness has given way to numerous studies that investigate its real potential, particularly in the medical field. The results obtained so far are extremely promising and outline mindfulness as an extremely useful tool for alleviating the emotional suffering of patients. What mindfulness is not. In order to avoid unnecessary misunderstandings, it is good to specify what you cannot expect from mindfulness, and therefore from the techniques presented in this book. Mindfulness is not a form of trance. Mindfulness, in fact, as the word itself says, is a state of awareness that requires the maximum lucidity of the person. You will not lose control of your mind or your body. On the contrary, you will be much more aware of everything that is you. Mindfulness is not a mystical or religious experience. Although mindfulness is based on meditation techniques derived from
Sample complete. Ready to continue?